she was 3. We lived in this house that my wife, who is not a person who believes in these sort of things, was convinced was haunted. I didn't, but it was a spooky house. My daughter would do things like this all the time, but this is the one I remember most clearly. We were standing together looking down the hall. She's staring into the middle distance. I'm looking at her to figure out what she's looking at. She says in a dreamy voice, "Oh, look, the robots are coming." This catches me off guard, and I'm looking more frantically between her and where she's looking. Then she says, "Daddy," and I say, "Yes," and she says, "Hold my hand." I didn't sleep that night. So basically, his daughter saw the Terminator. A few years ago, my niece kept telling her mom about her secret mommy who lives in the corner of her bedroom and only comes out at night when no one but her is up and talks to her. The whole family was terrified until they actually figured out it was an old alarm clock in the room set to a dog radio station that went off at 3 a.m. every night. 3 a.m. The witching hour. Why is there an alarm clock that sets off at 3 a.m.? Maybe that's a ghost. My wife and I were sitting for our nephew. He kept coming downstairs because there was a monster under his bed. So I marched upstairs, grabbed the monster from under the bed, dragged it downstairs, opened the door, and threw it out into the night. My nephew burst into tears and was inconsolable because that was the nice monster, not the nasty monster. So, at 11 p.m. on a dark Saturday night, I am crawling around the damn wet garden looking for an imaginary monster and trying to apologize so my nephew could go to sleep. Handling imaginary monsters is very tricky business. Mr. Nobody. He started as a person the kids would blame if one forgot to flush the toilet, and then his mythology evolved. For the record, all of this was conceived by 3 of my kids, who were at the time 6, 5, and 3. Mr. Nobody has no eyes, no teeth, no tongue, and no nose. He doesn't wear pants, and they used toilet paper between his butt cheeks so you can tell where he is by his smell. He doesn't wear a shirt, but has pockets cut into his skin where he keeps the key to our house. He can be invisible. He had a beard since he was a baby. He bites off his fingernails and then drips blood where he walks. A friend drew him at the time. Thankfully, been a few years since Mr. Nobody has been in our house now. Oh God, I'm scared to see this image. Shut up. Guys. This stud muffin is Mr. Nobody. Not my child, but my nephew, and not an imaginary friend, but the ghost of my dad. Apparently he was under the bed and in the walls. Told him he was sad and wanted to go to the ocean. Now, if that man is cremated and they didn't go spread his ashes out on the ocean after this, then that's fucked up. Oh, update. I read the comments. They did. I asked my parents, and apparently I was in therapy for a handful of weeks because I was hearing voices. Around 5 or 6, kids start to develop their internal monologue. I was hearing my own thoughts. Terrifying. In the past, I've seen things out of the corner of my eye and glanced to see nothing there. Of course, that's just my eyes being weird, and I stopped paying attention to those things. Well, my daughter is just a toddler, and I had her sitting in my lap, reading a book. I see something in the corner of my eye as usual. My daughter, quick, looks over there. She stares wide-eyed at nothing and watches it cross through the room. She stares at it wide-eyed and watches it cross the room. This happened 3 times. 3 times. She's not was working in a restaurant. Around 16, a young girl came into the kitchen looking around. I told her she couldn't be back there due to it being a kitchen, as well as many raunchy employees working there, and proceeded to walk with her out to the front of the house. Considering it was slower than normal, I wanted to be polite, as she was extremely articulate for her age, and I asked her a few questions about herself. It turns out she saw these floating eyeballs that told her where to go and what to do. She then showed me pictures which looked like something with someone with schizophrenia would draw. The further we got into the conversation, the more evident it was that she was extremely intelligent, yet consistently saw very weird, scary things. But she had said she was used to it by now. To this day, I wonder what happened to her and what she's doing. She must be 16 to 20 by now. My daughter used to talk to a man and woman in the mirror when she was smaller. At first, I thought she was talking to her own reflection, but soon after she would start to draw them. One night, she climbed into bed with me crying because the man and woman had climbed out of the mirror and were sitting at the end of the bed talking to her. She's 7 now and has no recollection of this, but God, it still freaks me out. Not an imaginary friend, but still creepy. My older sister had a German Shepherd that had passed away. His name was Harley. My daughter was about 2.5 years old at the time and is in bed with my sister watching TV. She points to the end of the bed and says, "That Harley." My daughter didn't know about the dog and certainly didn't know the name Harley. Out of my 4 kids, only my eldest son, now 20 years old, had an imaginary friend. Its name was Barcy, and it was a giant wolf, but it could transform into a boy. Anyway, my wife and I didn't think much about Barcy until we noticed that my son had broken a plastic butter knife and stabbed it quite a few times through his stuffed animals. He told us that Barcy had told him to do it, and he had even helped. That was when we got really concerned. My son had anger issues as a child, and the reason for that is, while I call him my son, he is my stepson. His biological father lost custody because of drug-related crimes and just abandoned him. My son has always thought of me as his dad, but was still extremely angry about the situation with his biological father. Anyway, we took him in to get some counseling after an incident involving a lighter that he found on the ground outside of our apartment. He had tried to burn his... Okay. I thought this was going to say something else, but it says he had tried to burn his baby brother's favorite toy. I thought it was going to say he had tried to burn his baby brother. Yikes. While in counseling, it came to light that Barcy was planning to eat our family and to pee our blood all over the apartment. Just all over it. This was the beginning of my son's counseling and mild medications. Barcy disappeared over the next few months, and we were able to take my son off medication the following year. He remained in counseling for quite a few years, but Barcy was never mentioned again. That's really fucking scary, and after reading all of these stories, I definitely I still don't want kids, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I have for you guys tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and if you have any personal stories that you would like to send my way, email down below, and I'll read them in a future video. Again, thanks for watching. Namaste.